psychedelic rainbow tie-dye white chocolate blondies, because rainbow colors make everything better.
Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone. To make this recipe, you'll start off in a medium-sized saucepan over low heat. Add 1 cup of butter and 3 ounces of white chocolate. Now I used a combination of white chocolate in 1 ounce blocks chopped up and a few white chocolate chips because I didn't have enough of one of them. Stir that around until the butter and the chocolate are melted together, and then set it aside to cool slightly. Then in a large bowl, place 2 cups of white sugar, 4 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Stir this together until combined. So while this mixture is beating, you can add in the melted butter and the white chocolate mixture. Now the reason we cooled it down a bit is we didn't want it to cook the eggs. So add that in, continue to blend. Add in 1 teaspoon of salt if you use unsalted butter. If you use salted butter, then just use a half a teaspoon of salt. Add in the 2 cups of all-purpose flour a little bit at a time until it's all in and you have a nice smooth batter. Then you're going to take that batter and divide it up into 6 portions, 1 for each color of the rainbow. And then you're going to tint each of those bowls a different color. I used paste food color when I tint most of my rainbow things because you don't have to use very much and it makes a very, very nice and vibrant color. But you can also use liquid food coloring, but you may end up with more pastel type colors. Now prepare an 8 by 8 inch baking dish with some aluminum foil and spray the foil down with a little bit of butter or cooking spray. And then add your first color, spread it out, and then add the second color and so on, gently spreading in between layers. Now I used a piping bag to add the colors because I thought it would be easier to try to get a nice even layer. So I piped it on all over the surface, and then I tried to just take a spoon and gently spread it. You don't want to mix your colors up too much when you're adding the layers. But if you do mix them up a little bit, that's okay because you'll end up with a tie-dye look at the end to your blondies, and they look great that way as well. So once you have all your layers on, you can put this in a 350-degree oven and bake it for 35 to 45 minutes until when you stick a toothpick in the middle of it, it comes out clean or with just a few moist crumbs. Let it cool completely and then you can slice it up. Okay, you'll notice right away just how dark brown my blondies are. In fact, it's even a little bit blackish along the edge. The reason for this is that the original recipe asked that these blondies be baked in a 9 by 13 inch pan. Now I thought that if I used that big of a pan, it would be really, really hard to get distinctive layers of color because you'd have to spread your batter out really thin. So I used the 8 by 8 inch pan, and therefore I had to cook it a really long time to get it cooked all the way through, which causes the edges and the top and bottom to be a little bit brown. But as you can see, the inside of these turned out to be perfect, very vibrant, beautiful colors, and although they did mix a little bit to give more of a tie-dye effect, you can still see that rainbow inside. Now the blondies themselves are quite good. They're super moist, and if you've never had a blondie before, it's like eating a brownie, but instead of the chocolate flavor, it's a white chocolate flavor, but the texture is very, very similar to your regular brownie. So there you go, rainbow tie-dye white chocolate blondies. Give them a try. As you can see on your screen, these rainbow blondies are just one of the many kinds of rainbow goodies that I've made on my channel. So if you want to see my rainbow goodies playlist, please click right on your screen or see the link in the description box. Bye-bye.